friends, welcome back to Wish You Love Podcast. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Marilyn.
And thank you guys so much for tuning in and
Happy November! I hope you guys all had a great Dia de los Muertos and celebrated with your family. We had posted our ofrendas on our social media, so be sure to follow us on Wish You Love Pod on Instagram.
Yes. And we hope you guys are excited for November. Yeah. We have fun-filled episodes filmed for you guys, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We're so excited for Christmas, Thanksgiving, and all that good stuff.
Yes.
And just grateful to be here with you in your ear, wherever you're going today.
Amazing. Well, friends, today we decided to start off this week's episode with our name drawing for our giveaway. Thank you guys so much to everyone who submitted and entered the giveaway. If you don't remember or just need a little refresher, we are giving away a copy of the book that Marilyn shared with us on the podcast. Let's get to it.
Yeah. So if you guys are watching us on YouTube, we have a cute little hammy mug and we have all of your names of all of you guys who have entered. And so Jasmine thought it was a great idea that whoever is the last one in here is going to be the person that wins it.
Yes.
Okay. Ready, Jasmine?
Ready. All right.
Let's see who didn't get it.
I know. Thank you to Bryle for entering our giveaway.
Maybe a lot of people entered a bunch of times, so you might still win.
I'm going to have to mix it. Thank you again, Bryle.
No, he had a few entries, so I think it was like 5.
Let's see.
Yeah, thank you so much for entering the giveaway. We can't wait to either drop this off if we know you or ship it to you.
Renee, thank you so much for entering our giveaway. Shane, thank you, Shane, for entering our giveaway.
You work with Shane, right?
Yes, she is my mentor.
Oh, nice.
Sylvia, thank you so much for entering our giveaway. Renee, again, thank you so much for entering our giveaway. Bryle, thank you so much for entering our giveaway. I'm going to do like 2 more and then I'll have Marilyn.
Oh, okay.
Bernice, thank you so much for entering our giveaway. Bryle again.
I think we got all of Bryle's
for entering our giveaway. All right, Marilyn, take us home.
All right, let's see. Speaking of take us home, the Dodgers, amazing. Wasn't that great for all of you guys who are Dodger fans? Bernice again. Sorry, Bernice.
Thank you for entering.
Yeah, thanks. Sylvia. Sorry. I picked your name. I'm realizing I'm happy, but you guys didn't win. So I'm sorry. Sylvia again. Ooh, this one's tiny.
I have a couple.
Renee. Bryle. Oh, that's probably the last one. Bryle entered many times. Thanks, Bryle. Renee. Okay. Who? Ooh.
All right.
We're going down to our last one. Hold up. Kimberly. Right. Kimberly.
You got them?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know which one. There's 2 left. There's 2.
All right. So this is our last one that we're going to thank, who unfortunately did not win.
Angie.
All right. So the winner of our giveaway is, of course, it's the tiniest
one.
Who is our winner, Marilyn?
Aw, friend to the show, Rochelle. Well, thank you so much for entering, Rochelle. Rochelle is definitely somebody who works hard. It was a high achiever's guide to success. So she is definitely somebody who works hard that will definitely need to remember to be in the gain and not the gap. So I'm happy you won it. It was meant for you, Rochelle.
Yay.
Love it.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to you, Rochelle, and thank you to everyone who entered our giveaway.
Thank you.
Marilyn will be in touch with you.
Yeah. I will ship it to you. Let's get started into the episode. So how have you been, Jasmine?
Yes. First of the month, or first week, I should say, of the month. Exciting stuff. I have my planner, you guys. If you see me looking down, I'm just trying to look back at the month.
A lot happened in October.
If you guys are seeing online.
Oh my gosh, it's a lot.
All of my writings and stuff. It was a good month. Definitely want to highlight this month Kentucky. I'll talk about that for
Home
sure.
of the buck.
Kentucky. So this past month was a fun-filled month, very busy. We had my fiance's birthday, so we did a lot of like birthday festivities, and then Kentucky was another one of them. So I'll highlight that. It was really fun, you guys. I was so blessed and just really, I don't know what the right word is, like privileged, I guess, and like just really blessed to have gotten the chance to go visit Kentucky. One of our distribution centers for my job is in Kentucky, so my manager really just wanted me to go out there to explore the culture.
Yeah.
And so it was so fun to know like I was working and I was technically like on the clock, but it was more so like, let's check out the Derby because that's what they're known for. And so that's what I did. Or, hey, like we need to buy the bread pudding because that's what they're known for. And like, we want to try it and talk to the vendors and like get all this research and like really get a grasp and like understanding of how it is out there for future events that we plan for corporate. And yeah, it was just really, really fun. I really had a good time. It was such a different world out there, which I think is crazy to even say because you think like, oh, it's still the US, but it is still very different from California. But it was really beautiful. I was able to do a pit stop in Chicago. So if you see me in the video, I'm wearing my Chicago sweatshirt because I absolutely love Chicago. So even though I didn't necessarily stay there or like got the chance to visit, I was still there at least in the airport. So I bought myself this. But yeah, other than that, really good month. I feel really blessed, really excited, and ready to take on November.
How fun. I'm glad that you went as well.
Yes. Oh, another highlight of Kentucky I do want to share because I know Marilyn's probably going to go crazy about it right now. I finally got to visit Buc-ee's. I don't know if you guys know, I'm sure. Very popular. Buc-ee's originated from Texas, but they do have a couple out where I was at. So I was able to go visit one for the first time, and it was so much fun. I literally felt like I was like a tourist within the grocery, what is it, like a gas station slash like Target.
So we don't have that here.
No, it was so different. I know Father Tommy, he was like, first thing you have to do is go to the bathroom. And I was like,
really?
Okay. Yeah, because I guess they're known for like the cleanest bathrooms in the US.
Wow.
So I was like,
interesting.
Okay. And so literally the first thing I did was I told my coworker, like, we need to go to the bathroom because that's what Father Tommy told me to do. And I'm going to do that. And so that was also really, really cool. But just a little throw in on that.
Really glad that you had fun. She was saying that because I really like the mascot. And he's a really, really cute beaver. And she did bring me back a little treat with him on it. And I was freaking out because I just love him.
I think Marilyn likes all things characters.
Yeah, I do love characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how was your October?
Yeah. So, well, I will start with November because my November, I did stuff this past weekend, and I was able to do the cast member preview for Tiana's new ride, Tiana's Bayou Adventure at Disneyland, Bayou Country, which is the new land at Disneyland. And it was so much fun. Oh my goodness. I went with my cousin Bella. They are amazing, and I'm so grateful to them. And yeah, and it was just so much fun. On my Disney Instagram, it's called Disney Soul Queen. You guys can check out the video, or I'll post it on the story when this video comes out. But I pretty much made like a video of the ride. So if you want to see the ride, it is so cute. And if you are a big fan of Princess and the Frog, you're going to just enjoy it. I will say I used to be terrified of Splash Mountain. I never would go on that ride ever. I was so scared of the drop, and when I was going up, I guess, when you're about to drop, I was so scared. I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Like, this is not worth it. And then when I went down, it was fine. So I feel like maybe because I was so scared of Splash Mountain, but the vibe is totally different. It's so joyous. It's not creepy. Like, I feel like before it was a little creepy with the animatronics. And now it's just really cute, really princessified, and I love it. The movie is so precious. So when you can, it comes out November 15th. It comes out this month. So if you want to go to Disneyland and try out Tiana's Bayou, it comes out November 15th. Yeah.
But Disney plug.
Not me promoting them
Not
for free.
Sponsored, y'all.
Yeah, for free. Yeah, but my month has been great. I will say I have been extremely exhausted from work. My schedule has just been too much. But I'm so happy that we're in November because we are in the final stretch of the semester, meaning that we almost are 1 month, almost to the 1 month left line, literally. So the sunlight is like there. And I'm just excited for the holiday season and to celebrate so many of my loved ones' birthdays, because actually I have a lot of family members whose birthdays are in November. Yeah. So, but I've been doing great overall, struggling energy wise, but overall can't complain.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Also, I think it's exciting because you said home stretch, right?
Yeah.
Of like the semester. And I was thinking like of 2024.
Oh, I know.
And that too, right?
That's the sad part
like
for me.
We are
2024 was nice.
about to close 2024 and like enter a new year. So that's also really exciting to
New
think
goals,
about. Yeah.
New opportunities.
New memories.
New
everything.
New everything.
Yes.
So, but doing good so far.
Love that. I hope you guys all had a really good October. Hope you guys are excited for November and continue to stay with us every week for these episodes that we're going to be dropping.
Yay.
All right, so let's jump into it. If you guys recall from last week's episode, Marilyn touched on the 16 personalities test. And as promised, by we, I mean me, I finally took the test and we were going to make this episode all about that and just have like a conversation piece regarding that. So
I'm trying to pull up my test right now. But if you have done the test so far, please comment down below your personality. And even if you want to, you can definitely comment down your strengths and weaknesses. But definitely comment down your personality because we would love to know.
This was a really fun test. I'm going to be honest. I think I said this last episode. I didn't know if it would be what I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
I thought like maybe I've changed and like, because I think now I kind of remember these little people. It like gives you like little character figures thing once you get your personality identified. I think I've done this test before. I can't 100% say yes, but if so, it hit spot on, and I think it really does hit where I'm at in life right now and who I am as I like continue. You know, we're all growing, so we're like learning more about ourselves each time, like as we get older.
My personality type is protagonist, ENFJA. So if you want to take the test, I will put the link down below. So take the test while you're listening if you would like. What is your personality called?
Console.
ESFJT.
Console.
Cool. Console. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm be real. I don't know. Okay, so personality traits. For me, 82% extroverted. What about you?
Oh my gosh.
What?
68%.
Oh my gosh.
Less than you.
Dude, why did I think you were more extroverted than me? Did you think that too? Yeah. That's crazy, but really inside it's different, right? The outside perspective, that's why we're doing this, is like the outside perspective could be so different from how you feel on the inside. And maybe that influences you, but I'm extroverted and you're like, wait, hold up. I'm actually only a little bit, because you're like 50%, it's like right in the middle, but you're like only a little bit more, right? 62%. So yeah. What about mind? What are you for your mind?
58% observant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mine is the whole other side, 77% intuitive.
Oh.
Wow. We're like kind of almost like polar opposites. Okay. What about nature? Are you more thinking or feeling?
56% feeling.
Okay. 61% feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Tactics, judging or prospecting?
64% judging.
Okay, mine is 85% judging. Not me judging. Okay, identity, assertive or turbulent?
63% turbulent.
Turbulent?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mine is 54% assertive.
I can see that.
Interesting.
I can see that.
She's like, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you look at like what they mean and stuff.
No, I know.
Yeah. Self-conscious.
So for the next part, it is your career path. So this test is really good for you to do if you want to see what kind of career should I be in. I really don't know, especially if you're like my brother who is 18 and is going into straight to a 4-year university and you're like, I don't know what I want to do. Maybe taking this test will help you find what you're best suited for, because I think oftentimes many people are like, oh, I just want to be a lawyer, I just want to be a doctor, I just want to be like something high paying. But you should do something that is best suited for you, because in the end of the day, you're going to work every day of your life in that field and you don't want to be miserable.
Before we jump into or continue to scroll down to strengths and weaknesses, a good thing also to note with like the career path is I do believe that everyone's personality fits in the right careers. Have certain personalities. It's not always the like, you know, you have to be this person or this have this personality or trait to be this, but I do think it was really interesting to see like what my results were. And you're so right. Like I think,
do you want to, let's just read it.
Yeah. So for mine, it was saying that I shine brightest in roles that allow me to combine people skills with organizational abilities.
Wow. Event planning.
Yes, immediately. And says I thrive in environments where I can work directly to see the positive impact of my work on others. And one of the examples it gave me was actually hospitality or human resources.
Wow, that's what she studied.
Yes.
Oh
so
my
if you
gosh.
know me, I actually did work in HR for a while. Yeah. So it does kind of like make sense. Although I'm not there anymore, event planning, I feel like kind of, it's the same concept of people skills, but still being organized because I have to plan these things in advance.
Oh my gosh. Gives me chills, honestly.
Yeah. And then it even said like you need, your need for stability and appreciation can sometimes hold you back from taking risks. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like that is me, because I, not to dive too deep, but you know, my fiance Angel, he's going into like a completely different career path than what I thought he would be doing months ago. But this year actually was this shift. And, you know, we were having this discussion the other day and I realized he even said that to me, and I realized it. He's like, you like your 9-to-5 stability. Yes. And then his is completely the opposite.
You're like, why would you not want that?
Right. That's and then now that I like see this result, I'm like, oh, like I do like the stability.
So we're going to have dinner later today, and I can't wait to bring our boyfriends into this conversation and see, because Anthony did the test, Angel did the test, and just talk about it and talk about our strengths and weaknesses in relationships, because it's okay to have weaknesses. Everyone does.
Yeah. Yeah. What was your like overall like career path for you?
Okay, so mine says your career path is likely to be driven by a deep-seated need to make a meaningful difference in people's lives. I think that's very, very on brand for me. Yeah. I'm always like, you know, even on this podcast, I'm very much like, it's not over until I win. Like trying to motivate you and make an impact in people's lives. And I'm like that for work, obviously. You thrive in roles that allow you to inspire, guide, and develop others, making you an excellent teacher, which I am, counselor, or team leader, period. Me on all my resumes. Actually, let me just send you my results and then let that tell you that I'm qualified for this.
For real. Forget the resume. Let's just send it.
60 personalities, okay? Your natural charisma and ability to articulate a compelling vision makes you stand out in fields like human resources, public relations, or nonprofit management. While you excel in collaborative environments and roles that involve personal interaction, you may find yourself less fulfilled by solitary or highly analytical work. Your challenge lies in balancing your idealistic drive and practical realities, and in learning to value the smaller day-to-day contributions as much as the grand world-changing gestures. Your ability to positively influence even one person's life is a significant achievement in itself. Oh, that is so true. Sometimes I forget that I am impacting so many individual students that versus like giving a speech to thousands of people, I see that as more impactful than one individual, when that's not true. You can be just as impactful with just each person, in each class. So very true.
Love that.
It's so crazy how much our personalities, thank God, are in the fields that we are already working. Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What are your strengths?
So my strengths are people oriented, right? So my natural ability to connect with others, detail focused, my keen eye for specifics, making sure nothing falls through the cracks, collaborative. I have a collaborative spirit that fosters a harmonious and productive work environment. And then efficient organizer, so keeping things structured like projects and all that.
And then what are your weaknesses?
Weaknesses. I'm sensitive to criticism.
Is that true?
Yes and no. I feel like I can take it. I'm not sensitive in the like. If someone tells me something, I won't like
cry
like in front of them or be like, oh my gosh, like why would you say this to me? Like I'll hear them out and I'll take it in. But I think maybe I do get a little sensitive behind the scenes. Like when I go with like home. Angel or something, then I'll kind of be like,
get in your car. You're
yeah. So that my second one is conflict avoider. So discomfort with disagreements. I'm an approval seeker.
Dang.
I can highly, highly say that I do think that is me. And then change averse. So adapting to new systems or ideas can be a struggle for my tradition. Loving.
Okay.
Yeah. What about yours?
Okay. My strengths, number 1, charismatic leader. Your natural charm and vision inspire others to follow your lead. Number 2, empathetic communicator. Number 3, visionary planner. And number 4, people-oriented. So that one's the one that we had similar, people-oriented, which makes sense because we always try to create a community here on the podcast. And my weakness is self-sacrificing. Your tendency to put others first can lead to burnout and resentment, which we were talking about in the last episode, where I felt like I put everyone before me and nobody does that for me, right? A feeling like, but yeah. Next one, criticism sensitive. That's the one that we share. And I agree, the same as Jasmine. Like, I won't be like, I don't get defensive. I more get sad about it, honestly. If somebody's disappointed in my work or thinks that I'm not doing something good, I do get sad about it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, because I put all my worth in my works, which isn't good. But yeah. Next one, overly idealistic. Your high standards might clash with practical limitations in the workplace. That's so true. I do have overly high standards in probably every field of my life. And then the next one, people pleaser. Yes, I am, because of my trauma. Your eagerness to help can result in taking on more than you can handle. And that is why I've been tired and stressed, because I took on more than I can handle this semester. Literally my main weakness. Ugh.
This is very interesting, you guys.
Yeah.
I know we keep saying it, but take the test. It's really
take the test.
Really makes you think a little bit more as to your why. And I am excited for dinner too, because it's going to be exciting to kind of dive a little deeper and talk about that.
Can we do the relationship one next?
Yeah.
So it says your relationships, number 4. And remember that this is free, so don't think you have to pay for it, but you can if you want more information, but it is free.
All right, you start us off this time.
Okay. So your relationships. In relationships, whether romantic, familial, or platonic, you shine as a deeply committed and intuitive partner. Your ability to understand and cater to others' emotional needs makes you a valued friend and confidant. You have a gift for creating deep, meaningful connections and fostering environments where others feel safe to be their authentic selves. However, your desire to maintain harmony and your tendency to be overly accommodating can sometimes lead you to neglect your own needs. Learning to express your own desires and maintain your individuality within relationships is crucial for your emotional health. Remember, the most fulfilling relationships are those where both parties feel equally valued and understood. Your journey in relationships involves finding the balance between your natural giving nature and the necessity of receiving in return. Wasn't I talking about that in like 2 episodes ago of like literally I need to find balance between my natural giving nature and the necessity of receiving as well. Like this is just so spot on with, I agree. I feel like, I mean, and you can attest to this as my friend. I feel like I try to make all my friends and family and my partner I try to make them feel like they can be themselves around me and that they can be comfortable around me and create like a genuine connection between two people. I would rather that than something like fake or like that's only my drinking friend. Like I don't have any friends where I only do something with them. All my friends, we all are like similar of like, you know, how we have coffee dates, like we'll have a dinner date. Like it's all pretty similar in how I function in my relationships. What do you think about that as my friend?
I think so. I mean, the biggest thing I can think of is when we celebrated your graduation.
Oh, my master's or when I passed the exam in December?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. When everyone was here at your house.
I had like 10 intimate friends come.
Yeah.
And it was really, really nice.
So that was not picked and choose. It was just all of your friends. Like, you know, like you didn't say like, I'm assuming, oh, this person wouldn't like it, so I'm not going to invite them.
Oh, yeah, no. But I was choosing in like, because that party was so intimate, it was just celebrating passing my exam to get my master's. I picked only 10 people, 10 of the closest people in my life. And it was really nice. So yeah, and I didn't care if they did it. Like, like, I don't know. We were just chilling and talking and eating and drinking, but yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, what about yours? Your relationships?
For me, it talks about my warmth, loyalty, and nurturing nature make you a treasured friend, family member, and partner. You have a gift for creating a sense of belonging and comfort for those around you. Your relationships are characterized by deep emotional connections and a strong sense of commitment. You excel at providing practical and emotional support, often anticipating others' needs before they even express them.
Wow.
However, your desire for harmony and fear of conflict can sometimes lead to challenges in your relationships. You may struggle with asserting your own needs or addressing issues directly, preferring to smooth things over rather than rock the boat. Learning to communicate your feelings and boundaries effectively, even when it might create temporary discomfort, is crucial for developing healthier, more balanced relationships.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah. I think the beginning is I'll let you also like jump in here. I will say, I think the beginning part of just creating a sense of belonging and comfort for those around you, I really like resonate with that just because I feel like out of all of my friend group, aside from you, because you do this too, but I feel like from my own little personal circle, I tend to be the one to create a little bit more community and like events and like getting all my friends together and like hosting little things like when I used to do like the Halloween party buses or when I did like couples time this year or stuff like that. I really do try to do that. And I know my biggest thing that Angel has now learned and is actually adapted into his own life is really just making sure no one feels uncomfortable
or left out.
I really, really try my best to, and I say we now, to really be like good hosts and make sure everyone is involved in there. So I think saying that, like creating a sense of belonging and comfort, I feel like that's pretty spot on. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. As far as the like the downside of it, of fear of conflict, I think that's kind of true. I don't really like drama.
Yeah.
Even though oftentimes I get pulled into it.
Yeah.
I really don't like drama. And I think I am good at sometimes expressing how I feel. So that part I'm just kind of like, even though I don't like it, I do think I'm able to say, hey, like, can we talk about this? Or, hey, I've been wanting to tell you about this. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And what are your strengths in relationships?
Strengths: highly empathetic, nurturing nature, deeply loyal, and socially connecting.
For sure. The last one, socially connecting. I see that a lot in you.
Once again, bringing people together enriches your social circle.
Literally.
So that. My weaknesses: people pleasing,
Arf.
conflict avoidance, emotionally absorbing, and need for validation.
Damn.
What about yours?
Okay, let's see. Okay, so my strengths: intuitive empath. You have an uncanny ability to understand others' feelings and needs. That is so true. When my friends have problems, it's my problem now. The next one, loyal supporter. The next one, inspiring. Oh, that's so nice. You naturally encourage others to become their best selves. Oh my gosh, that's the whole purpose of the podcast. I love that. And the last one, conflict resolver. Your diplomatic skills help maintain harmony in relationships. That's so true. I like to solve things. Okay, but then at the same time, my weaknesses: idealizing others. You might overlook flaws in others, leading to disappointment later. It is so true. I think everybody loves like me, and then I'm like, oh, damn, you did me how I would never do you, type of thing. So feeling like I overlook people's flaws. Like, I really see you for like the best in you, and I realize, oh, yeah. Next one, boundary issues. Your giving nature can sometimes blur the lines of healthy relationships. I think that's true. And the next one, conflict avoidance. I share that with Jasmine. Your discomfort and confrontation may have issues unresolved. That's so true. I think I'm better at voicing it now, but I will definitely have my heart racing. Like,
oh yeah,
it's very difficult for me, but I will do it if I feel like it's absolutely necessary, but it's very hard.
Yeah.
I have anxiety the whole week leading up. And then the next one, emotional absorption. Did you have that one too?
Yes.
Yeah, we have that one. And then you tend to take on others' emotional burdens as your own. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that is our strengths and weaknesses in relationships. Let us know if you relate to any of those, or if you see yourself more like Jasmine or more like me. I would love to know in the comments down below which personality type you are. Okay. So I think our last one is personal growth. So that's what we're going to end on today, our personal growth, which we're always trying to inspire you guys to be your personal best. But now we're kind of going to reflect on our own personal growth. Okay, you want to start?
Your journey of personal growth often revolves around learning to turn your caring nature inward. As someone who's always attuned to others' needs, you may struggle to identify and prioritize your own.
Wow.
Developing self-awareness and setting healthy boundaries are key challenges for you, but mastering these skills can lead to profound personal satisfaction and more balanced relationships. Another important aspect of your growth is learning to embrace change and uncertainty. Your preference for tradition and established methods can sometimes limit your potential. By gradually exposing yourself to new experiences and ideas, you can expand your comfort zone and discover new strengths and passions you never knew you had. So this is actually really funny because we had, I went to my young adult ministry this past week, and Father Tommy did something super fun where there's a specific name for it, but it was essentially he read the gospel that was shared with us this past Sunday, and it essentially he wanted us to read. He read it 3 times. First time was just for us to listen and understand what the gospel was saying. The second time it was to try to see what word or what phrase from the gospel stood out to us, like as in the Holy Spirit telling us, right? What's the one word or phrase that stood out to us from the whole gospel?
Okay.
And then the third time was taking a deeper reflection of why do we think that's the one thing that like stuck to our brain?
I love that.
As he was reading it. And the like phrase was something like, love your neighbor as you I don't even remember like word for word, but essentially it was loving your neighbor as you love yourself. And I was like, damn, but I don't. Like,
damn.
But I don't like fully love myself. So it's like, no, like that. Like, really, like, and I mean, it's right here, right? I need to learn to turn your caring nature inward. Like,
I see.
I should, and I can practice and continue to love my neighbors. But what about myself?
Exactly.
And I was like, dang, this is pretty
spot on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was mine.
Gosh.
Marilyn thought I don't love my neighbors. I was like, no.
I get it now. I get it. You're like, I don't love myself.
Yeah.
That's worse. For me, that's worse. But
yeah,
you're working on it. It's all good.
Yeah.
Okay. Your journey of personal growth is fueled by an insatiable desire for self-improvement and a genuine commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Literally. You set high standards for your own behavior and are often your own hardest critic. While this drive can lead you to make remarkable personal development, it's crucial to temper it with self-compassion and realistic expectations. Is that not me? It is me. A key area of growth for you involves learning to set healthy boundaries and prioritizing self-care. Your natural inclination to put others' needs before your own can lead to burnout if left unchecked. Developing practical skills to comprehend your idealistic nature and learning to appreciate the value of solitude and introspection will contribute significantly to your personal evolution and overall well-being. Oh my goodness. That is just so true. I don't even know what part of that wasn't true. It just spoke like volumes for me. It's so true. Like, I am my hardest critic. I set extremely high standards and I'm like, you better meet it. Like, you have no other option. Like, you better meet it. And so I feel like that could be very stressful and very hard because it is like, in overall, people see it as a good thing. Like, oh, well, that's good that you want to do that. Oh, that's good that you're doing that. Or like, people will never say, hey, slow down. Hey, self-care. That's never usually for most people. But because I am over the top with it, I need that reminder. Like, and it's okay to like tell me I'm doing great things, but also I think I need my loved ones and myself to remind myself, hey, slow down. You need time to rest. You know, you can't always be hard on yourself, you know, but yeah.
Well, very deep.
I know.
Very, I think, interesting to see and to hear.
Yeah, and to remind yourself of what you need to work on to be your best self.
Yeah.
Even though that's what I'm always working on, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But okay, what are your strengths and weaknesses in your personal growth?
All right. My strengths is harmony seeker.
Okay.
Responsible, feedback receptive, socially adept. Yeah, socially adept. Weaknesses, self-neglecting. Ouch. I always put others first before leaving. Yeah, it says right here, putting others first. Self-neglecting, putting others first can leave your own needs neglected. Change adverse. So again, my comfort with routine. Emotionally sensitive. So I always tend to absorb others' feelings, which I do think it's true. I do tend to do that. And then perfectionist. Fear of making mistakes might prevent you from taking necessary risks. So yeah, those are mine.
All right, my strengths, self-improver. That's my strength. I'm sorry if I didn't say that already. You're always striving to be the best version of yourself. Emotionally intellect, your deep understanding of emotional aids in personal growth. Inspiring, your actions and attitudes positively influence those around you. Adaptable, you're willing to change and grow when you see room for improvement. My weakness, where we are like perfectionist, your high standards for yourself can lead to unnecessary stress, period. Neglecting self-care, you often put others' needs before your own well-being. Very true. overextended. Your desire to help everyone can spread you too thin. And the last one, self-critical. You may struggle to embrace your imperfections as part of growth. That is very, very true. But yeah, so that is our personalities, our 16 personalities results. I hope you guys have either done it throughout this episode or have done it already. What was your takeaway from realizing you are a counsel?
Yeah. I think shocking, but not shocking, I guess.
Right.
Certain things I was like, oh, definitely. Some certain things I'm like, dang, definitely hits. Like, again, like the biggest takeaway was I do like to create community with those around me. And I do like that. And I know like even right now in the chapter that I'm in my life, like that is the biggest thing I'm so excited for, is to move out and like me and Angel have like our house where we can just, our own little space where we can just create community and host and like have people, and like we even said like they can sleep over, like we just really want to do that. So I think that was very much spot on. And I think also the weakness and the downside of it is I think it was a kind of like, like I see it, like I knew it, but like just interesting to reflect again and to see that a test detected it too. So yeah. Also, I think another shocking thing is I started to kind of get into Taylor Swift, and apparently she's one of the...
Oh my gosh, I was going to ask that. You just reminded me.
Yeah, one of the people that is like me. So I'm like...
Share your personality. Who else shares your personality? I was going to ask you that. I forgot.
It was like Taylor Swift, Steve Harvey.
He's so funny.
Who else? I have to look. I think Jennifer Garner, Bill Clinton.
Oh, cool.
Jennifer Lopez, Danny Glover, or Glover, I don't know, Tyra Banks. Main person that stood out to me was Taylor Swift, though. So I was like, that's interesting.
Cool.
But yeah, that was my takeaway.
Nice. Yeah. I think ours was just extremely spot on, and I'm excited for you guys to learn more about yourselves, your strengths and weaknesses, and seeing how you can, of course, there you go. There I go again, trying to do some self-improvement of just seeing how you can be your best self. But yeah, so I think again, just like her, protagonist, totally me, very true. My therapist literally tells me, oh my gosh, you should have your own TV show. I'm like, I know. I have been told that from many of my friends and my loved ones, like, your life is like a TV show. I really do feel like the main character, and it's because the main character literally just always thinks of like how to improve themselves all the time, right? But it's exhausting when you're an actual person like that. And so I think my takeaway is be proud that this is who I am, and it's okay that I'm like that. It's okay that I'm an overachiever. It's okay that I love some people so much to the point of where I don't put myself first, but also realizing that, hey, I can be better. And so I think my takeaway is that I'm going to definitely, for this upcoming year, I'm going to not work myself so hard to the bone, because I am still successful even if I don't have to work myself to the bone to be successful. I don't have to go to the extremes to be the best version of myself. I can be my best version of myself through little strides. And that's okay, even though that's very hard for me to actually put into action. And then as well, making sure I have more self-care. I was literally put into a predicament the other day where I put what somebody else wanted above what I really needed. Not even what I wanted, but what I really needed, just because I was worried about how they felt. And that's not okay. If you need something, you need to put yourself first. Like, because in the end of the day, you're the one dealing with how you feel and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm going to definitely try to put my weaknesses into action, into test, and try to make it a strength and not a weakness.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I think we also did this in such a good time.
Yeah.
Because as you guys know, we're towards the end of the year. So maybe as we like go into December. I guess. Yeah. December to prepare. We could bring this up again when it comes to like our vision boards and like ways to improve.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Love it.
But I think, sorry, one last thing that I'm going to add to mine, because you were talking about like, I was talking more like overall what I thought, and I didn't really leave with like a powerful message.
Or like what you want to do moving forward.
Again, love thy neighbor as you love yourself. So
I love that.
I will use that as my key takeaway.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I love it. I hope you guys are excited to go on this journey of being your best self. Dude, like now that I say it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like that's literally all I think about. It's horrible.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's episode. We hope you guys enjoyed learning about our results and hope you guys get inspired to do the same and take the test. Marilyn says she'll link it below and we'll maybe promote it on social media too. So be on the lookout for that. Stay tuned for next week's episode. And above all else,
we wish you love. Bye, friends.